This rubbish-strewn cobbled street runs between rows of ramshackle, rot-infested houses and shops. The few inhabitants of Ragadan that you see appear a cheerless lot, their faces haggard and drawn. They shuffle through the gloom, hunched against the pouring rain, their eyes fixed on the cobblestones at their feet. Then you reach a junction where Axe Lane bends towards the north and another street heads off towards the east. You can either continue north and enter Black Knight Street, or head east towards Sage Street.
I go for Sage Street because Black Knight? No.
Also, we're going east anyway. So, yeah.
Right, Sage Street it is. The street seems dirtier and smellier than the one you have just been down. The cluttered window of a shop to your left catches your attention. In the window are many useful items, all of which bear a price tag. So if you wish you can buy now.
Well, let's take a look at what there is, because we need a weapon.
Well, available they have a sword, a dagger, a short sword, a warhammer, a spear, a mace, a fur blanket, and a backpack, though you can only have one backpack and you haven't lost yours.
Yeah, I was about to ask what kind of use you have for fur, but yeah.
It's a fur blanket.
Oh, yeah. I just thought that you
should just take a new sword or a new warhammer.
I say a new sword.
The sword is worth 4 gold crowns, the warhammer is 6 gold crowns.
Sword.
Well,
Okay, we go for the sword and that was 4 gold crowns?
Yep. You wanna buy anything else?
And how much gold do we have left, Rana?
Let me see, with the sword part we have 33 coins left, I believe.
well, then let's bring the warhammer then, in case we break our sword or something.
Yeah, okay. Good
And
point.
that was how many coins?
6.
6.
Okay, so we spent 10. That leaves us 27.
27.
27 left. Okay, fine. Just let me add the items again. I deleted them as soon as we lost them.
Well, do you want to buy the fur blanket? Or do you have enough now?
What does this a blanket to sleep under? That actually sounds kind of useful.
Yeah,
Considering
it
that
could
it's
get
gonna
really
get...
cold. I think let's just buy that too.
Alright, that's 3 gold crowns.
Yep. Then we're
Yeah,
down
yeah.
on 24.
Okay, thank you. Just give me a second and I will be adding the... let me see. Just need to add the items.
Yep.
Let me see, and then where was the fur blankets?
Yeah, that would be a backpack item. Just FYI.
Okay,
Not that you don't have
Let's-
enough space, one would have recently emptied into the ocean.
yeah, that could be misunderstood, but yeah, we get it. Let me see. Fur. Let me see. Okay, just need to get things right.
Oh, yes.
Right. Haha.
So yeah.
Okay, fine. Fur blanket. Good on cold nights.
Right. You continue your way along Sage Street towards the Ragadan Bridge. This bridge is the only connection between the east and west sides of the port, and you push your way through the crowds of people and cars. You'll find yourself in a rubbish-strewn thoroughfare known as East Trade Lane. You are standing opposite a large building, which has a sign on the wall, Ragadan Stables and Coach Station. A green-clad coachman is sitting next to a notice board that reads, Port bags, journey time, 7 days. If you wish to approach the coachman and ask to buy a ticket, you can do so. But if you have no money, well, that might be kind of a problem.
It all depends on how much it charges.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure it'll take longer to walk there.
Don't say.
So
Yeah, it would be quite... You can just take a look at your map and see how much would cover a
that's
mile.
a long bloody way, dude.
Yeah, and we...
Let's ask you how much that journey costs.
Right. The fare to Port Bags is 20 gold crowns, says the coachman in a gruff Ragadonian accent. You can purchase a ticket, but if you don't have enough money, well, Or don't want to pay, of course.
We do, but then we're almost out. But I think we should do it, don't you?
I say we do.
Yeah, it might also be safer to travel with him with all the riffraff from this town.
Yeah, a coach is not exactly an armored carriage, but at least it is some protection.
Right.
Plus, if we make it to Fort Bax, we're 2/3 of the way we're 2/3 of the way there. So
Well, great. So you buy a ticket.
Yeah.
Yep.
That means we have 4 gold coin left.
Okay, you pocket the ticket. It's a special item, so it doesn't fill up your backpack. I guess you just have it in your pocket or something. But you do get a ticket. It is an item. It just doesn't take up any space.
Okay, give me a moment. Okay, coach ticket, special item.
And the man takes you to a coach that is waiting near the east gate of the seaport. It is empty, and you take a seat near one of its circular windows. You're relieved to find that the seat is quite comfortable, for the journey to Port Bax will take 7 days. Stowing your equipment beneath the seat, you settle back in comfort and doze off. When you awake, there are 5 other passengers, and the journey to Dorna has already begun. Roll the die!
Just a moment, someone was calling.
Alright, we'll be right back then. It was nothing, apparently.
I just have to make myself invisible for the moment.
Ah.
Ah, I see. But yeah, rolling the dice so that hopefully we do not get assaulted by any kind of axe murderers.
If I can find my internet now. There you go. 10.
10. And that would be a 0 in this case. Funny, it's sometimes a 10, but it's a 0. After nearly an hour, the coach stops at the shrine of Kalanane. It is said that this shrine is built upon the grave of King Arlen, the first ruler of Doranor, and all around the shrine grow clumps of Laumsbuer. Do you wish to pick some herbs? Or not?
Could be useful.
Yeah, we know what they are.
yeah, let's just try. Might need it.
Laumsbuer is a delicious herb, much sought after in the last lands for its healing properties. You have picked enough for 1 meal. Eating this meal will restore 3 endurance points to your total.
Well, we have
So
4.
that means that you can either use it as a healing item or when you have to eat. But when you use it to eat, you will still get your 3 in extra endurance points, I think.
Good.
Yeah, it's this bonus is in addition as serving as a meal. So it's a healing potion you may consume if you need to consume supplies.
Okay, give me a second. And its name was?
Laumsbuer. Good luck trying to spell that.
Laumsbuer. Herb.
Plus 3 endurance counts as a meal.
Okay, Launsburg herb. Plus 3 endurance counts as meal. Okay, got it.
You wrap the herb up and return to the coach with the other passengers. During the course of the afternoon journey, you chat with your fellow travelers and learn about their backgrounds. Oh, and we have a picture. We're back. These are the fellows you travel with, and their names.
Ganon, Doria, Halvork, Parsion, Vivikia. And yeah,
Those are
I
some
think
interesting name.
Yeah.
There's Ganon, Doria, Halvor, Parsion, Viveka.
Yep. Sitting opposite are 2 brothers named Ganon and Doria. They are knights in the Order of the White Mountain, warrior lords of Doranor, who have pledged allegiance to protect the country from raids by the bandits of the Wildlands. They own a castle and land near Port Bax. Next to them sits Halvork, the merchant. His nose is swollen and his face is badly bruised thanks to Lachlan, the overlord of Ragadon. A little misunderstanding about port taxes lost him his cargo and most of his gold. Seated by the far door is a priest called Parshan. Like you, he's a Sumlending who has journeyed across the wildlands by coach and his way to Port Bags. Beside her sits a young woman called Viveka. She is a mercenary adventuress who earns her gold by fighting for it and sells her service to the highest bidder. She is returning to Port Bags having collected payment for a successful adventure in Ragadon. Not wishing to reveal your true identity, you pretend to be a simple peasant. The travelers seem unaware of the war that now rages in Summerlund.
Well, I say we leave them in that belief.
At dusk, the coach stops at an inn on the coast road to Port Bags. The cost of a room for the night is 1 gold crown for coach passengers and 3 gold crowns for anyone else. As you're about to enter, the coach driver demands to see your ticket. Do you have a ticket?
Yeah, I have a ticket.
Right. The driver nods and hands back the ticket. Your inn is warm but poorly furnished. You must eat a meal here, which will cost you 1 gold crown unless you have a meal in your backpack. Also, you must deduct 1 crown for your stay here. And, here's the thing, the kind discipline of hunting cannot be used when instructed to eat a meal on your journey through the wildlands, as it is a barren wasteland inhabited only by creatures called Zals and weak and cowardly breed of Gyak.
Well, yeah.
But hey, you have a meal, I think.
Yeah, we have a meal left.
Yeah.
Let's take one of those that doesn't restore health points. I think we are full at the moment.
And you want to pay 1 gold for the room, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
We have been instructed to it, so yeah.
Well, I didn't. You actually first have to pay it here. I thought you had to pay it before, but yeah.
Oh.
You sleep deeply without being disturbed before rising at dawn, gathering your equipment and joining the others as they board the coach. For 2 days and nights, the coach follows the trade route across the flat, treeless wildlands. It stops only to allow the driver to sleep. But on the morning of the 9th day of your quest, there is an unfortunate accident where... Roll the dice.
Careful.
1.
Oh, shit.
You are traveling along a narrow section of coast road which follows a dizzy course beneath high overhanging cliffs. Basically a runner's nightmare. A rockfall has blocked the road ahead and you must stop to clear it. You are helping the driver to lever a large rock from the path of the carriage when you hear the sound of falling rocks. A boulder crashes down from the overhanging cliff, killing the driver before you can make any attempt to save him. He was standing less than 6 feet away from you at the time of his death, so you're now covered in blood again. And this time it ain't yours either. And you have the skill of 6th Sense. Would you like to use that?
Yep.
Yes!
You sense that someone is on the cliff above and that you were the intended victim of their attack. Someone is trying to kill you. I don't know if you have ever noticed that before now, but I think you have an enemy somewhere.
Oh!
Yeah.
Slowly, one by one, the other travelers appear and stare at shock at the dead coachman. We must bury him, says the priest. You silently nod your agreement and prepare a grave in which to lay the corpse. As you all walk back to the coach, you discuss what should be done. I know the road to Port Bags. I had better drive the coach, volunteered Halvard. I do hope we are not blamed for his death, says the priest nervously. It was an act of the gods, says Doria. I shall testify to that, says Ganon. Lies are never spoken by knights of the White Mountain. It is true that in Duranor a true knight will speak only the truth, whether for his own good or ill. His words seem to reassure the priest, and you are all soon once more on the road heading towards the eastern horizon. It is late in the afternoon when you arrive at a coach station in a small coastal village known as Gorn Cove, which is mainly populated by outcast thieves and Sals. Don't know if that shows up on your map.
I can see it.
The death of the coachman is met by the villagers with great suspicion, but Doria's word convinced them that it was accidental. There is only one inn at the village, a tavern known as the Forlorn Hope.
Hey, I think we have been there in another game.
Doesn't that just inspire confidence? Its state of disrepair is typical of all the other hovels in this poor sea village. A room for the night cost 1 gold crown. Can you pay for that?
Jesus Christ, bunch of robbers. I might sound greedy now, but they are just ripping us to the skin.
How much do you have left?
2.
Okay. We have 2 coins left.
The innkeeper is a thin old man with only one eye. He hands you a key and points to a balcony opposite. Number 2, the red door, he says. The other travelers each pay their 1 crown, collect a key, and make their way across the crowded tavern floor towards the stairs. We must make plans for tomorrow, says Doria. The others all nod in agreement. I suggest we meet here in the barn 1 hour to decide what to do. As you close the red door of your room, for some unknown reason you recall the words of Captain Kelman when you left Holmgard Harbor. There is evil treachery at work, and the enemy has already a plan to thwart your quest. An hour has nearly passed when your thoughts are disturbed by a knock at the door. It is the innkeeper, and he's carrying a tray of hot food.
Okay.
Picture!